All right. Welcome everyone to our today's online session. It's a pleasure to have each of you joining us from different parts of the world. Let's get started with a quick introduction about our community and our upcoming session uh, this month and the September. As you see here, we are going to wrap up our August session with the last session that's today we will host. It's Ambesh that will talk about the Copilot and the AI in the Power Platform. And the next and the on the September we line up for Saturday. So we have four outstanding speakers for September, as you see here in my slides. So if you haven't registered for this session, please do this through the link that we put in the in our LinkedIn page. So you can find the each session details and the registration links there, so you can sign up and register for the event. So we have four special guests and speakers and four topics, four great topics for the September's, as you see here. So that's it for the September, and let's quickly introduce about our community. The Microsoft Learn community offers various ways for learners to connect with peers and experts to enhance their expertise and achieve career goals. It includes the Microsoft Learn Hub for updates and discussions, and learning rooms for direct engagement on specific topics. Access the community through the provided links for more information and to join. So there is two link here, aka.ms/learning rooms and aka.ms/Microsoft Learn community, that you can join to the Microsoft Learn community resources and learning rooms and everything. So the Power Platform Learner to Leader is one of the Microsoft Learning Room, which has more than 2,000 members. We are sharing the latest information about Power Platform in our learning room, and also conduct this series of session every Saturday for Power Platform enthusiasts. So if you are not member of our tech community, join through this link, aka .ms/join PPLTL, Power Platform Learner to Leader. And the last slides today is our code of conduct. So the Microsoft aims to empower everyone globally through knowledge sharing and events, ensuring a respectful and inclusive environment for all. Harassment or degrading behavior is not tolerated, and everyone is responsible for upholding these standards. The code of conduct encourages awareness, friendliness, and respect, openness, understanding, and kindness. So that's all for our slides today. So we have a special guest today, Ambesh, and his Power Platform and Dynamics 365 architect. So without any delay, I will hand it over to you, Ambesh, but by introducing yourself and starting your session. Let me put Ambesh to the stage and invite him to the stage. So, Ambesh,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. I'm just
Okay.
struggling to, present my screen yet. Somehow it's blocking. So let me
Oh,
try again because I would like to go with the demos. I just don't want to go with the slides and somehow it is blocking.
okay, no
Um,
problem.
but
Can you
that one,
please share your screen with for the demo
I did share my screen at least with a slide. If you can just confirm.
for
Yes,
today? So yeah,
sure.
go ahead. The stage on yours.
Okay, thank you, Arash. So I'm really pleased to to be holding the session, like when Copilot met power, a low code love story session today. So, the beginning always start with the tragic, and the tragic already happened that it's already got delayed because of a lot of privacies and other things, But yeah, thank you for joining, and it's wonderful to see such enthusiasm for the low code, for platform Copilot, AI, and its potential to transform lives. Let's dive into the exciting world of the love story together. So this is the fifth and the last session for this month. We had a great speakers lineup who enrich us with their deep understanding of the Power Platform product like Scott, Bluent, Tab, and Miguel. Let's dive into the agenda for today's session. So we will explore that what is the Power Platform and its significant in the world of the low code. Then I will be highlighting some of the powerful features and the functionalities like how the copilots work, and I will bring it to the table. We will be busting the top five security myths around the copilot. Then we will go and see some of the practical steps to kick off, your journey with the copilot and the Power Platform. And we will be get ready for some of the exciting demonstration. We will showcase how Copilot can assist with the daily business needs for the low-code makers. And then you have your chance to ask the questions, clarify doubts, and engage with the discussion. So feel free to participate actively, and let's make the session, more interactive, informative, and enjoyable. So I would like to briefly introduce myself here, and then I will start. I will go deep into the session. So my name is Ambesh Singh. Currently, I'm working with the Visionet Deutschland as a Dynamic 365 and Power Platform Architect. And prior that, I have worked with Avnard, KPMG Deutschland, PSN View, and Esports. And mostly in my career, I've worked with the Microsoft in the different products, groups, and global consultees along with the deliveries. So I'm also the mentor and the ambassador of the Power community, and I love to speak and share my learnings on, the Azure Power Platform, Copilot, and the Dynamic 365 topics over the global conferences. So in the today's data-driven world, business thrive on informative. Every day user engage in the task like login payroll hours, navigating established workflows, and leveraging data for informed decision making. And technology empowers users to extract the insights, interact with the data, and all while automating, repetitive tasks. So Microsoft Power Platform enable the business to create the tailored solution that integrate with your customized technologies to empower everyone and drive growth through the data-driven insight. The Power Platform provides organization with the opportunity to empower the team members to build their own solution through the intuitive low code or no code set of the services. So this is really important when we talk about this product. And these services help to simplify, the process for building the solutions. So with Power Platform solution, the person can build um, any kind of application in the days or the weeks, as opposed to the months or the year when we talk about the other offering from the markets. And also Microsoft Power Platform is composed with the four products. We already heard about that. So we have a Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and Power Pages. Copilot is a really tricky because we used to have a Power Virtual Agent, but since September last year, there was an announcements, and those leads to make a new product from the PVA, like a Power Virtual Agent, and the new product of the family called the Copilot Studio. So basically, it pushed or the complete product pushed to the Copilot umbrella. But now in the Power Platform, we have all the Power Apps, Automate, BI, and the Power Pages. From the certification perspective, if the content is not been updated yet, so you really need to look into that for PL 400 or 900 or 600 certification, that you might get some of the questions from the PVA. So just be very sure about, just look the content or any updates before appearing for the examination. But let's back and let's quickly talk about the different verticals, like four verticals for the Power Platform. Let's start with the Power App. So it's a low code development environment for creating the custom business application. So you have basically you can integrate with the clouds or the on-premise data sources via the Microsoft Dataverse. And Microsoft Dataverse is a cloud hosted Azure storage. And this enables basically the creation of the web or the mobile application that run on all the devices. So Power Platform basically, or the Power Apps basically simplified app development, making it accessible to both business users or the professional developers. Then on the second component, or the important component, we can talk about the Power Automate, by which you can automate the workflows between the application and the services or the databases. You can streamline the repetitive business processes or the tasks like communication, data collection, and the approvals. It also offers the enterprise grade automation with the user friendly interface suitable for all the technical level. It has more than 1400 by default connectors, like out of box connectors, with the SAP, with ServiceNow, with SQL, like any of the sources you can think about, and you do have a connector available for that. Plus you can create your own custom connectors on the top of that. So if any of the services open and accessed by the REST APIs, you can go and build your own connectors for that. Then let's quickly talk about the Power BI here, which is a business analytical service that provide the data, insight through the visualization. You can get the reports or the dashboard. It also scale across the organization with the built-in governance and security that allow basically the business to force the data uses rather than the management. And then the last one is here, and that is the only one in the whole family where to use this you don't need a license. Yes, there is a different costing terminologies, but you don't, like the end users don't need the license for that one, which is a Power Pages, which is again a low code SaaS platform for creating, hosting, and managing basically modern external facing pixel perfect business websites. It also offers the customizable templates, a visual design studio, and enabling the rapid site development that integrate with the Microsoft Dataverse and other Power Platform component. In today's demo, based on the time, we will try to look how basically Copilot helps the Power Pages, how we can build it quickly. And the second product, I have opted for the Copilot Studio itself. So you are creating the bot by using the bot itself, and we will have a quick look into that one, like how you can leverage that. Then it's not, as I mentioned, the story doesn't end here, because this is just not a four product, but then you have a lot of the, you cannot imagine that it would be completed without talking about some of the supporting applications or the tools here. So let's start with the Copilot Studio, which I already talked about. This is basically a low code tool for creating the custom conversational AI capabilities and standalone copilots. Into that one, then you have a lot of connectors. Like I already talked about, that you will get connectors in the Power Automate majorly, but then you have a connectors in the Power Apps and other platforms, even in the Copilot Studio itself. Basically, connectors bridge that bridges that the connected apps, data, and devices over the cloud with over 1400 pre-built options. You can connect Salesforce, Office 365, Google services, Adobe, and so on. The other charm here are the AI builders, which is an add-on AI capabilities to workflows, your application that enable the predictions and improve the business performance without the coding, basically. Dataverse, you cannot think about the Power Platform without talking about the Dataverse. It is an scalable data services, and the app platform basically for securely storing and managing data for the multiple sources. And it also ensures the consistency across all of them. PowerFX is a new offering. It's a low-code programming language used across the Power Platform, so you can use it basically like it used in the Canvas app, but then you can start using into the Power Pages, Copilot Studio, and so on. So you can still use that one. Then the managed environment, it is basically used to secure the isolated environment for building, testing, deploying the application while maintaining the control over your data and the deliverables. So now basically let's quickly talk about the Copilot. So in the today's data driven world, you cannot even think about without thinking about the Copilot. So name any of the product, and this is basically sometimes it's also confuse the people. Okay, what Copilot they are talking about? So you have a Copilot, you have a Copilot Studio, you have a Microsoft 365 Copilot. If you used like a Copilot for services, Copilot for sales, everywhere is a Copilot. Now it's on your Windows. If you're talking about the Git, there is a Copilot. Copilot is everywhere, and basically, uh, you know, Copilot by using this one, Microsoft if you just go by the definition, what is available on the screen. So Microsoft Copilot basically is an AI powered productivity tool, and you can include, or basically the infrastructure is based on a lot of the GPT models. We will talk a bit about in the next slide, and yeah, let's basically talk about how the whole architecture is derived here. So Microsoft Copilot for the Microsoft 365, like let's start with this. So it is a sophisticated processing orchestration engine that provide the AI powered productivity capabilities by coordinating the components. Like you can think about the large language models, and then you can think about the contents in the Microsoft graph, a graph like such as an email. You can retrieve the chats, documentation that you have a permission to access, and then you have a Microsoft 365 productivity tools or the apps that you can use or you are using basically in your everyday's life, like a Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, or any other offerings from there. And when we go a bit deep about how it connected with the complete Dynamic 365 and the Power Platform, because right now the focus is more on these two terminologies. So first try to understand like how Copilot work with the Dynamic 365 and Power Platform. So basically you have to Copilot basically request an input prompt from the business users in the app, like a Dynamic 365 Sales, Power Apps, Power Pages, or customer insight, Power BI, any of the product. Then what the Copilot start the pre-processing that one. So they basically they pre-process the prompt through an approach called the grounding, is a term, a technical term, which improve the specificity of your prompt, so the users get the answer that are more relevant and actionable to their specific task. So that's why this process is important. It does not if it does not this, then in part of making the call to the Microsoft graphs or the data voice and accessing the enterprise data, the user consents to and grant permission to use the retrieval of the business content and the context basically. So it's not that if you don't have a permission but you're still getting a response against those things. It could be a financial data or the personal data or the medical data of your employees or anyone. If you don't have a permission, you won't get a results against that one. And to to do all of these things, Microsoft also scope the grounding to the document and the data that are visible to the authenticate users. What I mentioned, like user through the role-based access control. So RBAC come in the picture. And this retrieval of the information is referred to retrieval argument generation approach, and allow the co-pilot to provide more contextual information basically as an input of the LLM, which is a combination of the user data with the other inputs such as retrieval from knowledge base articles to improve the prompt in that case. Then on the step three, Copilot take the responses from the LLM and then post process it. So this like they just don't give you the results what it retrieve. It depending on the scenarios that the post processing includes some of the combination of the additional grounding calls. So they might need more information from the Microsoft Graph, responsible AI checks. You have a filtering with the Azure content moderation and additional business specific constraint, and the command basically generation. So it do all of the sanity checks, and then finally you get a like Copilot basically returns a recommended response to the users, and then send the command back to the apps from wherever you just called, maybe Power Pages, Power BI, or anything, where a human in the loop can be reviewed. Or then basically Copilot iteratively process and orchestrate the sophisticated services to produce the results which is more relevant to your business need and which is more accurate, which is more secure. So let's go to the next one and then we talk about this. Just have a video there.
Sorry, Ambesh, we don't have the sound here for your video.
Oh,
It should be an option, you need to enable, to for the sound of the video.
okay. So I think, yeah, I think just let's have a video. It's just around
Okay.
90-second video,
Okay.
because visual is quite clear here. So So basically, in the whole video, you saw how the Copilot is working together with the Power Platform. Like you saw the example from the Power Apps, basically the Canvas app. You saw the example from the Power Pages or the Copilot Studio. So this is just an overall example, and then yeah, then you already have a calculations or the numbers from the Microsoft, from the marketing or sales perspective. But yeah, we will anyhow see those all the things in the demo, so it's not an issue. But let's talk about the myths around the Copilot, because this is really important. When I talk to the customers or the developers or the end users, they already have some myths into their mind, and let's try to bust all of the myths. So the first myth is the Copilot access your data outside of your organization, and they use your data to proprietary business data to train basically their AI models. And this is the fact is Copilot only access your company data and any information locally. They don't bring anything out of those territory. And basically the Copilot uses all of the LLM and your organization business data to produce more accurate, relevant, and the personalized results. But however, please remember that your business data is used to improve the context only for your scenarios, and the AI itself doesn't learn anything from them. So if it is not into the open market, LLM don't learn, don't retrieve, and even with masking, without masking, no, it's a thumb rule for that one. The second important aspect here is, another myth, that Copilot doesn't adhere the privacy requirements and it's not secure. So anybody can access the data from the other, maybe business units or something, or the other users. But again, the fact is Copilot is designed from the ground up on a foundation of the enterprise grade security, compliance, and the privacy. So it is compliant with the Microsoft existing privacy, security, and the compliance commitment to the Microsoft 365 example commercials, customers, including the GDPR, like General Data Protection Regulations, as well as the EU data boundary, like European Union data boundary. So it is really having the privacy, and it adhere all of the privacy and the requirements. The another myth is Copilot is not reliable and transparent. It is quite open like any other product. It is more reliable. So they use the fact is that Copilot is a generative AI technology that help users to generate ideas, content draft, and the method to access the organization information across the business. So it is designed to be reliable and efficient. Also, Copilot is transparent, that how it work, what it does. It provide a user with a clear understanding of how they are generating the content and what data will be used or what data will not be used in that context. Now, another myth is Copilot is not compatible with the other Microsoft product. We will see in the demos, and we already saw in the videos also. Copilot is a part of the Power Platform. You cannot now segregate it. Like it seems they both made for the each other at some point of time, and that is a fact that it's designed to work seamlessly with the other Microsoft products also. So you can use with the Teams, SharePoint, the Power Apps, Visual Studio Code, and so on. Also, Copilot, there's a myth that it's not customizable, but again, the fact is it's highly customizable. You can be the tailored to meet the specific business need, how you want to make the prompt, how users, and based on the user responses, how you need to react it, what content need to go, what content does it need to be go, what the data sources should be available for your bots. Everything is there, so you can customize the language model completely, the data sources, and the outcome or the format, outcome format to suits your business need. So that is the thing. And the last one but not least, myth is that Copilot is not efficient. And you already saw the numbers in the video. I would say just a video, but not without the audio. That Copilot designed to be more efficient, and it can help your organizations to save the time and money by automatic content generations and the information accessed by this. The other one here, it's like people said that Copilot is not effective, but the fact is that Copilot is highly effective and produce the results that are more relevant, personalized, and tailored to your business need. Now, let's quickly go to the next one, how to start it. So just simply go to your browser, type aka.ms slash ppac to open the Power Platform Admin Center, and then from there you can navigate to any of the Power Platform products. The same way, aka.ms slash Copilot Studio, and then you will be starting with the Copilot Studio things. Let's go and quickly see the demo. So let me just bring the demo window for you here. Just give me a second. And now I think it should be visible. So if you can see the browser, if you can confirm me, Arish. So I
Yes, you can
started.
see.
Okay, thank you. So I started with the normal Power Apps. The best part is like I don't want to go really deep into that one, but you already probably aware about how it like how the whole interface look like. So we on the top we have a headers, then we have all the environments available for me. So you can see wherever the you have an access, you can see the environment. There's a users setting gear icons. You have a notification help. Plus on you have an app launcher, so you can open any of the app which is available for you. Then you have a global search, and you have a left navigation blades along with the virtual agent like a bot there. So this is like on the center. Then you have a canvas area, and it is start with a Copilot. So let's build an app. What should I do? So maybe I would like to build an inventory for all of the lists. So I can write in the free text, or I can use this, or I can use any of the existing template. But I won't build anything right now on the canvas app. I probably start with the Power Pages. So simply just navigate to the Power Pages right now here, and yeah, free Power Pages in a day. I don't want this. I don't want this. Let it load, and then we will go. So I already have one page which I have built early this morning. I would open this and then duplicate the tab because I have to show a few things from there. Otherwise, it would be yeah. I will go back to the home, and this time I'm going to use basically the prompt. So what I need to event basically event website for uh, it for learners to leaders. Okay, simple. I just put it there, and let's see how it is doing. So Power Platform event. I can name anything else there. So it is popping up, and then on the bottom you have a window next here. I just go to the next. It generate the content here for me. I can again edit the description, but this is all generated automatically. So this is how my page look like. If I'm not satisfied with that, I can try again and get more options there. But because of the time sake, I don't want to really do research there and move forward. Now you can select the pages, because the bot is smart enough to think about that. Okay, what all the pages probably you required. If you are creating that event website, you need a schedule, you need a speaker, you need a registration page, you need a contact us, FAQ, and about us for sure. So you can select or deselect anything from here. You can regenerate the layout for the particular page if you want. I click done, and then the system is setting up for the new thing. So this is the way, the first thing what I could think about that one, and then let it load. And by the time it is loading, I just simply, yeah, some pop-ups. Um, I can preview the site from here. This is what I have created on the morning, but let it load because it might take a couple of. Okay, it's already there. So the first step, I generated the complete site by using the Copilot. But now the story doesn't stop here. I have a complete prompt integrated with the product itself. I can go and make changes into the page design. I can create the new like a data forms to capture the business data from the end users, or I can ask any of the question. Plus, I can simply write in the prompt. So maybe I would go for the page design, and I would like to change the color theme. So what color themes? Probably maybe it's summer, so I would go for the summer theme. It sometimes it's works, sometimes doesn't. I need to retry it again, but let's give a yeah. Luckily it worked, or I can try it again. But let's try to give a summer theme. And did I write any CSS? Did I just went to the HTML and make the changes? Everything has been done in the quite quicker time fashion. If I'm satisfied with that, it's okay. Otherwise, I can go and create a new section. So suppose I want to be added one additional section here. I can definitely go and manually do, but let's make a section directly from here and create a section for the contact support, like contact customer support or highlighted your productive services and maybe the customer's testimonial. And I would go with that one. It will create a section for me with this prompt, and let's see like what kind of the content it is populating or the section populating for me. So as I said, like it is, I just spin up and it might create, it might probably give you some errors there. So there's a customer stories, and then I can go and so continue review. Yes, I want to keep it, which is okay. And then always remember whatever Copilot generate for you, it don't generate what all the actions need to be, happen on the button click or any link click. So these are just a template for you. But if you need that, okay, you need to call any other page on this button click, or you need to pop up any form, you need to write a code for that one. So this is smart, but not that much smart that you will get everything. So I have a Copilot here, and I can change the tone. I can rewrite. I can make it shorter and longer. So let's try to create it. Let's try to rewrite this. I would replace the text, and maybe I can add more detail to Copilot to work with. So discover these things, and maybe I would say provide some sample. Okay. I don't know the results for that one because I'm trying here. And then here it provides some thing, and then I replaced with the text there. So it's quite, if I would be more precise, I would probably get more quality content there. So this is the one thing here, like from in terms of the customer stories, I just got it the same way. I created a complete like the whole website. I created a theme for that one. I created a section. Maybe I can create the whole page based on that one. So I can regenerate the prompt, or I can do it from here. What page I need, maybe a page for the customer support, or maybe a page for to share our company background. And let's see, I don't have those page here to share the company background, or the organizer's background or something. But let's try if it is creating a right and appropriate page for me. So now you see the page has already been created, and I can keep it with some images and so on. You can replace the images. But the idea to show all of these things, that how easy is to build the whole website within the minutes. I'm pretty sure like it is not the go-to market page, but it saves a lot of your time. Then the even the business consultants can start looking into that one, and even they can generate. You don't need a pro developers for that one, at least for the basic thing. And the story doesn't end here. So I would go to the setup, and in the setup, you have a section here to add a copilot. So you can even add a copilot or a new bot directly to your Power Pages. So you just need to simply enable this thing. Then it says, okay, hold on, Copilot has been published. It generally take around 2 minutes, sometime more, because these are the demo accounts or the demo environment. So sometime it's probably take more. But yeah, it's quite fast. And now you already see within a couple of seconds that your Copilot is successfully published. I would sync the whole thing, and I would try to show how the preview look like here. So this is one part, and let it sync. Let get the preview for that. It is booting up. First time, as I said, first time it might take some time to look into that. Yes, I want to give consent from my side, and then here we go. By the time it is loading, I would just quickly go, and edit the code from here to show you few more things, and to show a preview for this page as well. Let it load. Okay, so you should be somehow here. And this is the first one which we have just created. So you see the whole page has been, or the whole website has been built with all of the content here. I will just keep, and then you have a bot at the bottom. So you can start even chatting with your bot. Like right now, I don't know, there would be sufficient crawling there, but maybe just tell me about events. I'm not sure if I would get a result, but let's give a try, because it did probably the crowds. Okay, I already have, so I have something which is being replied by this. without any proper training. The second one is, if you can see the bot here, like this is on the yellow color, but then it is a different color, so it's not matching with my company branding, and if I would like to make a changes. So this is also Copilot providing you, or the Power Pages providing you. What you have to go, you have to simply go to your pages, edit code, open in the Visual Studio. It again might take some time, but let it load there. And by the time it is loading, I would just quickly go and copy some of the styling, so I can save the time from the other website and see how does it work. What I have to do, so there are again a couple of things. You can again use the Copilot also for the Power Pages. So it will give you, if you want a JavaScript, maybe for the validation, if you want to write it, you want to create a new content from there, you can also do it from here. Right now, I'm just ignoring it, and I'm going to the company header page. So you have to go to the header page, or the HTML, or you can navigate it. It should be in the web template. And maybe I just put my style tag here. It's a normal CSS which you write it on any of the website. It's a pretty normal. It is being done. I just synced it. Syncing again might take a couple of seconds, 5, 10, 15 seconds, based on how much you have changed there. And then I would like to go again for the preview. So let it boot up, and then look for the preview for this page. So this has not been applied yet. It might need some time. Inspect that one, let empty the cache and reload the page. And my expectation is there should be a change into the icon there, or basically the theming. I might need to redo it again. So I'm just going to sync again and then populate it back. Okay, it's synced. Let's populate it back. And then the color should have been changed there. If not yet, I have to redo. Sometime it take a couple of seconds to the minute, but even if it is not, I can just quickly show now on the other page, which I have populated in the morning, and it's the same CSS. It's the same CSS, same place. I can show you like it have been copied from the header.html here and has been pasted here directly. So the outcome should look like this, like you have a complete bot available there. And then on the bot, basically, yeah, um, there are some parameters for that one. Okay, there are the titles, there are the bubbles, like one for you, or the end users, or one for for the bot bubble. Okay, so you have a different color for you, different color for the bot, and then on the bottom you have some information window. If you have a link, it could be populated like this. So this is more or less like that only. And let's give a last try if I can show you. Otherwise, yeah, now you see it's already getting populated. So this is the thing, the link has been highlighted here. So everything you can basically customize based on your company branding. So you can make exactly the theme, how your company brands need it, basically your marketing team need it. This is the one thing. Now I would like to just quickly close all of this and then go to the, yeah, I want to say, I don't want to do. So I was into the Power Pages, but let's go and quickly look the other product. So to go to the other product, I just simply use the navigation because it's easy for most of you, instead of writing anything on the browser. Now this time it is using the Power Virtual Agent. So you can see it's use the Power Virtual Agent as a base engine, but actually from the product wide is a Copilot Studio, a new product, a brand new product. Now the thing is there, if I need to start something from from the basic, so I would do one thing quickly. I would just copy this one because I would be using this. But then I just go to the Copilot here to create it. I can start the new Copilot from here, and new Microsoft Copilot action. Plus, I have a lot of other windows like some templates, so I can use any of the template here. So maybe just start the new Copilot. And then it's started asking me, and this is what I'm saying, you are creating the Copilot bot by using the Copilot. So here I'm like, the bot is there to build my custom Copilot. And what should I say? Okay, I need an event bot. Then it asks the different question. Okay, what should I say? So, hello, welcome to the event bot. How can I help you? Then the follow-up question against that one, that probably look for the data sources. Okay. Event registration. Okay, what should I say? Nothing with the typo. Let's see if it is asking for the source. Otherwise, okay, it looped it here, but I can skip the configuration and directly go and create it here. So I can change the icon. I can provide, the description for that one, knowledge source. And in the knowledge source, I simply go use the public website and use the link here. So the website cannot include any query string, which is okay. I'm okay with that. It need to be 2-level deep, add, and then done, and then just create it. Now I use the complete one step-by-step formation for, to create a bot there. And the bot is created here, but I need to publish it. It might take time, and we don't have that much of time if I'm seeing the window. So let me just create the Eventify assistant, which I have created again in the morning. And you can test it. So you just simply write hello, and then you should get an expected, how can I help you today? Tell me events about Power Platform in US next month. Okay, I just asked it. I just gave a data source, which was, basically this data source. I did nothing. It's a really vanilla instance, no, no topic customization and nothing. I just used the bot to create it and just provide a data source. And then it gave me the whole tour. Okay, I have a Power Platform World Tour in the Chicago from November 10th to November 11th. Then Power Platform conference in the November. Then I have a next Power Platform user group meeting in the New York. This is just an idea like how easily you can build the whole bot, the new bot, AI generated bot, with just fraction of the minutes to, maybe a couple of hours if you really need to repost it, or you want that the crawling should be good, the more data sources, the more look and feel and everything. But still, it won't be more. It won't be more than hours of effort. What I try to do, I try to show you some of the examples. Like I just gave you the example for the Copilot Studio, like one of the product. I gave you example of Power Pages. The same way you can do on the Canvas app. You can do it with the model-driven app. Even you can just create the complete table structures. You can add the new columns all by using the Copilot. So that's what my statement was. Since last couple of months, the way Microsoft pushing a lot of effort to integrate these two products seamlessly, you even now can't think about that Power Platform can exist without the Copilot. It is in every aspect. Like you need to build anything, you need to, even if you go to the admin center, let's try to go to the admin center, and there you can get the flavor from the Copilot. For the Power Pages admin center also, you can get a Copilot flavor that it crawl your whole website and then provide the results accordingly to you. So now you see the Copilot here. You might need to enable this, but then this is basically like you can see all of the information around there. So this is what I was trying to explain. Since last couple of minutes. Now, what to do next? So, I will be holding the full day workshop in the Baltic Summit in the 2 weeks from now. So, you can register for that workshop with the promo code Ambesh underscore BPPC. This is very exclusive for the viewers and the participant for this session. So, don't miss it. Avail the benefits to be in person workshop on the September 13th, followed by the full day sessions next day at the event by the tons of the speakers there. And Then, apart from that, I think you can also connect me with my social platforms. So you can ask the queries if you have something in your mind by my Twitter handlers, Ambesha at the rate Ambesha19. You can scan the code and connect me over the LinkedIn. You can subscribe also the YouTube channel for the slide and the more demos around the Copilot, Azure, Dynamic 365, and the Power Platform technologies. So I'm really thankful to all of you to spend your valuable time today and looking for your positive feedback, suggestion in the chat section. I hope you find the session interesting and the useful, at least to find a new dimension around the combination of the Copilot and the Power Pages. So on this note, I would like to open the floor for the Q&A now, like if we have any questions on the backstage.
Uh, Thank you so much, Ambesh. So it was great to learn something around the Copilot. So everyone, that the Copilot is actually, there is lots of things that we can talk about the Copilot, and also the Power Platform is a platform with 5 6 products that all of them support the Copilot features and capabilities. So it's require more than 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to cover everything around the Copilot capabilities and features in the Power Platform product. So, but I hope that you got enough from today and all other sessions, because it's 1 hour or 40 minutes, for our speakers to wrap up everything and talk about, a little bit about the Copilot, or the capabilities and feature of the Copilot in Power Platform product. So it's required a workshop, a day of workshop, to cover everything. So thank you so much, everyone, to join us today. It was great that I saw that the Copilot features in the capabilities in the Power Pages. It was great sample that you demonstrate to us. So and also the Copilot Studio, because at my end, actually, I'm working daily with with the Power Pages and Power Apps and the Power Automate Copilot features to build the app and the flows. But
Mhm.
it was a great thing that I saw today around the Power Pages and the Copilot capabilities on the Power Pages. So you can easily create your portal, your website using the Copilot. It will help you, to customize the page, add features, control everything, and also you
True.
are able to customize the code through the Visual Studio Code. So it's a great feature that Microsoft actually introduced in the Power Pages and the Power Platform product.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Ambesh. I know you are busy for your next session at Baltic
Yeah.
Summit. So yeah, so thank you for joining us today, and we get actually we got enough and most from your session today. I'm not seeing any question, just the thank you from Bulent, Piotr, Rosak, and other actually attendees today from you. So it was great that we have all of you in our session every Saturday. If you would like to present in our event and or online session, please submit your proposal through the link that we mentioned in our Power Platform, in our LinkedIn page for the Power Platform Learner to Leader. And we welcome all of you. Also, if you are the first speaker, it should be good and it should be great that we have all of you in our uh, future events. That's it. Thank you so much. And anything else, Ambesh, you want to? Sorry, let me change it from. Yeah,
No, no,
okay.
no.
Anything else?
Everything is fine. I think everything is fine. Thanks for all the participants who joined or tuned it now. Even it's a weekend, it's really hard for
Yeah.
some time, and even once it will be hosted to the YouTube. If anybody have a follow up question, then definitely they can come and get in touch with me. I am really approachable, especially over the LinkedIn. And thanks to you to hosting this. Like I know it's required a lot of effort, and again,
Yeah.
all the speakers from this month, next month we have a new set of speakers. So I'm really excited to be the part of this big group, big umbrella.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support and everyone that joined today. Thank you and have a great weekend, everyone, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.